Hey guys, and welcome to episode 22, which is the most difficult episode of the Let's Get Rare podcast to record of all time.
All time. No doubt about it.
We've been sitting here for over an hour. This is our fourth attempt at recording, and we've got nothing done.
So what happened the first time? We tried to do it on. We've tried to move the podcast to Discord this week because we found that Zoom was a little bit lagging recently. Tried it on Discord. The video was just wasn't working. Like, it was lagging too much. Jack's laughing because we are so bloody tired of this. And then, bloody, what did we do? We tried it without video.
Yeah. So
And then
we had
yeah.
separate video and audio recordings, and we just got to sync them up.
Yeah. It just and then what happened? We
recorded for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then me and Jack's cameras were just frozen for some reason.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, and then we were like, oh great, we'll just go back to Zoom. Anyway, we start on Zoom. Pretty much the exact intro we just had, saying like, oh, it was the worst episode. And then 10 minutes in again, exactly, Jack goes, wait, Jackson, are you recording? And I've gone, oh no. So yeah, this is our fourth attempt at this episode. So please leave a like.
Final.
Please leave a like.
Oh god. Just 2 more weeks, fellas. 2 more weeks and we're back in person.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
fingers
Anyway.
crossed.
How are you guys other than this debacle?
I was doing great before today.
How were your classes today, Matthew?
Yeah, they're alright.
Did you have fun in the subject that has a lot of learning involved?
Yeah, no, I did.
Nice.
Yeah, I did.
That's good.
It was interesting. There's no exam for that subject, which is good.
Yeah, that's cool. Do you have 3?
Yeah, 3 exams.
Nice.
Essendon's playing tonight, Matt.
Yeah.
Who do you think will win?
If we finish in time, I might go watch it.
What time does it start?
4:40.
Oh no, we should be right. Just.
Yeah. The way we've been going.
Yeah, no
Wouldn't
good
put it
at all.
past us.
Yeah.
2 more weeks.
I'm playing Hawthorn. Hopefully we get up.
Hawkers.
Why are you shaking your
Not
head?
surprised if we don't.
I was going to say, you're shaking your head as you say
That's
that.
just the most clever thing about Essendon. Like, they'll play hard against like good teams, and then won't show up against bad teams. Like last week, they could have easily beat Richmond, but they almost lost to Adelaide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's strange.
But then
So-
every year we always beat North Melbourne, and we always get smashed by the Bulldogs.
I saw
It's
you
just a
always
thing.
beat us as well.
I think 2 years ago we did. Last year we got flogged.
Yeah, fair.
This year, I think like in 2 weeks we'll get destroyed. Can't wait for that.
Oh, imagine
Okay.
that's out of quarantine. We could actually go to each other's houses and watch it.
We should. That'd be fun.
I keep laughing because I've got the photos from the reactions we got sent, and it's just on my screen.
I keep laughing because of something else.
Oh, because I had my name as on Zoom.
Yeah,
before.
like, oh, that was bad.
Lucky, is it actually good that that one wasn't being recorded because Jackson's name on Zoom was a little bit not
Here you
good.
go. Here you go.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
No, we
Well,
won't
don't
say
take it.
Anyway, do you want to explain the new segment, Matt?
Yeah, so last night we put out an Instagram post or an Instagram story asking for you guys to send us photos or videos for us to react to. This is now the 3rd time we're going to be looking at it.
Yeah, so it's not really a genuine reaction, but in the future it will be.
The plan was only Jackson would look at it and then he'd show us and then me and Jack would react, and obviously Jackson would react as well, but it'd be the first time me and Jack are looking at it.
Well, ideally in the future, if you have something you want us to react to, just send like a link or something so like we can't actually see it.
Make sure it's appropriate as well.
Oh yeah, well if it's not, we just won't put it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it can be funny, like it can be, you know.
Yeah, it can be
Yeah.
like we're
If
not
it's-
asking for just funny things though. Like change it up, cool stories.
If it's like inappropriate humor, like yeah, we'll see. Like if it suits it, but yeah, if there's anything you want us to send us a link of the video or like just like I don't know. How can they send us photos and stuff? I guess they could kind of send a link as well.
Yeah.
A
JPEG.
Just do whatever you want. We'll figure it out.
We'll work it out.
After today's episode, we're just
It's our problem, not yours.
Yeah,
Just send it to us.
we just move on. But anyway, I'll show you the photos first that we got sent in.
Yeah.
So I'll share my screen quickly. Let me zoom in on that.
Jackson is screen sharing.
Can you see this?
We cannot.
You can't.
No,
Oh,
we can.
can. There we go. Yeah.
Sacco.
So for our audio only listeners, that is Adrian Sacco, the first guest on this podcast.
Would everyone like some background into why this photo was taken?
Oh,
Yes, please. Look,
Please
because he
do.
doesn't look in great nick.
He
but-
doesn't, does he?
No.
So, I think someone wasn't at the house, like, one of the boys wasn't at the house, and they messaged saying, oh, Sacco hasn't got drunk this whole week. We're at schoolies.
Yeah, schoolies.
And then, with the Sure Thing schoolie shot glasses, we put in 4 shots of water, and we videoed Adrian Sacco sculling them, saying that they were vodka. And then I took this photo, and he acted like he was absolutely plastered. So he's sober as anything in this photo.
Oh, so it was actually water.
Yeah.
Wowee. There you
So-
go.
That is such a Sacco story.
Yeah, that's so Sacco. The old trade of people.
I'll stop sharing for the second one. So that was this year then. That photo was taken.
Nah, last year, because schoolies was last year.
Oh
November.
yeah, it was too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
My apologies.
that's okay.
Anyway, there's your second photo.
Yeah, plugger.
The plug.
I hope he's photoshopped that. Like, if he's done that himself, that's just class.
Oh, and shout out to the general who sent in the photo of Sacco.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Julian Toppy who said that photo of himself. Third photo and final photo. We go bang, we go bang, we go bang. There we go.
Oh no.
I forgot it was this.
It gets better every time.
Luke DeValla, whistle if you think I'm cute.
How old is he there?
I hope he's not in high school. I really hope. I don't
Ooh,
know.
I reckon he might be.
I reckon he might be like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Year 7 or 8.
Yeah, like year 7.
Year 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Oh, year 7 or 8, yeah.
Dybala centre forward.
We might have to find that out ourselves. I
Look at those beady eyes, bro. It's creepy.
Ooh.
Every girl listening to this podcast is whistling right
Yeah,
now.
it's uncontrollably.
And then for the videos, here we go. So this was sent in from Beth.
Oh, this is rare, this.
Oh god. Alright, I'm playing it now.
The hot girl, some of that pop got shit.
I feel like it gets funnier the more we watch.
Yeah. Oh,
Legit.
that's clever.
Clever.
And then, so that was sent in from Beth, and then the second video, again from Julian Toppy.
He had a few submissions.
Yeah. So here we go. Another classic TikTok meme.
Roses are red, my memory is flaky.
Do a push up with him on top of you, Jakey!
Oh, the
Classic
push-up
BT.
king.
That's the king.
We love
There
that.
you go. So yeah, that's the reactions for this week.
That's
So,
the
yeah.
first time.
I feel like we did alright. I feel like we did alright for the third time.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to warn you guys, but we are on 9 minutes and 50 seconds here, so
Oh no.
hopefully nothing goes wrong.
Now, Jackson,
Yeah.
you messaged us during the week with some different demographics that have been tuning into the Let's Get Rare podcast.
I'm laughing because that's exactly what Matt said in the last take.
I tried to make it as
Like,
similar as possible.
word by word in the last take, that's what Matt said. But yeah, I did.
I suppose you should screen share it.
Oh, I can definitely do that.
Good idea.
I can definitely do that. What do I have to do? Oh yeah, sorry.
You've done it enough times.
So we just go there.
Jackson,
just
ask us
type-
where we think they're from.
Hey, where do you
Ireland.
guys think our listeners? So yeah, this is the top countries that listen to our podcast, and as you can see, Australia is not number one,
No.
which is very interesting. In fact, I'm gonna actually annotate here.
Oh, look at Jackson. Look at him go.
As you can see, USA is on 67.57%. So Australia, we need to lift there.
Yeah, we need to lift, guys.
But that's kind of interesting. Like, who's listening from America?
Also, 2.7% from Ireland.
Yeah,
And and all of that percent is from Dublin. So
Yeah, top time zones.
there you
Dublin.
go. I don't know anyone who lives in Dublin, Ireland. So it's not anyone I know.
I can't say I do either.
I don't, no.
We do have a friend, Sean, but I don't think he's from Dublin.
No, I don't think so.
So, and he lives in Australia, obviously.
That's
And then-
exciting though, don't you
as-
reckon?
That's so exciting. As
Yeah.
you can see, the people who are listening from Ireland were also in the Irish summertime time zone. So
If you are listening from overseas, I demand that you message us. Even
Oh,
if you
please
abuse
do
us, I just want to know if you're real.
even
Yeah.
if you think the podcast is just total rubbish, just message us. It'll be cool. So give us a DM on Instagram if you're listening from outside Australia.
Or contact us any way you know how. Pigeons?
Yeah.
Pigeons will do.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even face to actually no, not face to face.
Don't be
honestly.
silly.
That's illegal.
Even if you're from Frankston or Richmond, as you can see, Frankston 8.11% and Richmond 5.41%. So there you go. And
That's
this
surprising.
place, not sure where that is.
Oh dear. I think that is a bit out bush way.
Nah, it's
A
the
little
sticks.
Wow, if you're from RD, definitely DM us.
RD, not RDR, RD.
No, they're definitely not going to DM us, bro.
Good one, Jackson. Good one.
Well, they can message us and explain how to say it properly.
But yeah, you'd think we're from the northern suburbs. A lot of our friends are from the northern suburbs. Clifton Hill sort of is.
Not really.
Yeah.
It's on the way to the city.
Sort of, yeah. More
What are
than
you
the others.
doing? Someone needs to take away the annotate filter from him.
Stop it.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're from United States,
You get
Um,
3 green ticks.
definitely DM us. Like, we'd actually be so interested to speak to you.
Yeah,
We could even get you on the podcast if you really wanted to.
it's true. Definitely
Yeah.
open to this sort of stuff.
How do I... Oh, yeah, here we go. What I also wanted to show you was the top devices. So, how do I get rid of my annotations here?
Spider.
Erase. There we go. Yeah, so what the hell is Spider? Like, the people using spiders to listen to us? Like, what the hell's going on there?
I'm Googling spider device.
Please, yeah, because obviously iPhone 16%, we'd expect that. Android, Apple Watch, maybe people listen to us while they're running.
Yeah, true.
Other could be like, just your
Laptop.
Google laptop, Google phones and stuff like that.
When it says
yeah.
spider, I just imagine like in the cricket, the spider can that like comes over and like goes over the wicket keeper while they interview them.
Apparently, it's
Yeah.
like a web device for people that just crawl around the internet.
Oh.
It's
Ma-
weird.
maybe it's an overseas thing.
Maybe. I don't
Maybe.
know what
Yeah,
it is.
because 62%, that's interesting.
It's a lot.
But I tell you what, we do approve of it, so therefore I'm gonna tick it. There you go.
Well done, spider users. Jackson.
I'm gonna stop
approves.
sharing.
Jackson's brain's gone to mush, I think.
Oh, mate. You have no idea.
Spent a week trying to get Discord up and running, and now we're
I
not even
literally-
using it.
I
We
literally
used it
made
every
a
night for
template.
5 days. No dramas.
Yeah, like it's. I literally made a template. Like I had push hotkeys going, so like I'd press a button, the intro would come on, and I'm still learning. It's all good.
Hey,
I feel very bad for you.
No, it's not my fault. It's the internet's
Oh,
fault.
look
Bloody
at me. It's
tail
never
shame.
your fault, is it, mate?
Come on.
Look, I've put my heart, soul, and tears into
That's so
this.
envious.
Not sweat or blood, just the tears.
I put my body, soul, and mind into
Put your bed, bath, and table into this.
Nice, mate.
Nah, 2 more weeks, fellas. 2 more weeks, and I'm telling you, the podcast will be back to where the standard should be.
That's right.
Fingers crossed.
But anyway, let's actually get into some
Yeah.
content.
I bought a book.
What colour?
Me too.
What
Nah,
book did
seriously,
you buy?
what
One
book,
with
Matt?
words or pictures?
Nah, word books.
Oh, word.
Because we were talking about books and reading last week.
It's true.
So
Yeah,
I was
we
like,
were.
nah, now I want to read. So I went out, bought a book. I was looking up good books. I've bought, what's it called? Gone Girl.
Wow.
Yeah, what's that about?
How
Yeah.
is it?
It's, I haven't got it yet because it's coming from the UK. I got it on Book Depository. And
Oh, okay.
it takes 15 to 25 business days. So,
Jesus Christ, that's a lot.
yeah, it's been 5 business days.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, well, at least you'll have it in time for the new podcast. Or not new, but like...
We'll
I'll
make
have it
them
in
meet
time
up
for
again.
Christmas, maybe.
Yeah. Hopefully not.
Yeah. It's a movie as well, Gone Girl.
Have you watched the movie?
I have.
What
It's,
do you think?
I can't remember who's in it. I think it's Blake Lively, I want to say.
Do people...
I'll just look
watch-
that up real quick.
Yeah, no worries, Matt. If it's alright, I'd like to ask you a question.
Yeah, feel free.
Do people usually watch the movie first or read the book first?
I don't know, because a lot of book readers read the book first, but then a lot of people just watch the movie and wouldn't read the book.
Yeah, that's what I find. Like, I feel like people read the book and then when they see a movie, they're like, oh, yeah, the movie. I watched the movie.
Yeah, because so many of the movies are based on books. So I feel like most people would read the book and then the movie gets made and like, oh yeah, I'll watch the movie.
Yeah, look, that's exactly right, Matt. That was exactly my thought process.
Yeah, and it doesn't have Blake Lively in it. I was wrong. It's got Ben Affleck, Rosamund Pike, and Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh, Barney from
Barney.
How I Met Your Mother.
That's right.
Oh, there you go.
The movie's
Is it
very
a horror
good.
or...
It's one of those like psychological ones where it's like not quite
How
a
the hell
horror.
How is Barney in it then?
He's an actor. He's a good
How
actor.
could Barney... Yeah, but isn't he like a comedian?
Nah, he does like Broadway and stuff. He's more a Broadway
Oh, okay.
theatre
Fair
person.
enough. Oh, fair. That's fair enough.
Yeah, it is. It's a good movie. I recommend it. And then we'll see what the book's like.
Yeah, hopefully apparently books are usually better.
We'll see if it ever comes.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
How much was it? If you don't mind me asking.
It was 20 Australian dollars. Free shipping though.
Oh. What's the site called?
Book Depository. I think it's free shipping worldwide, but it all comes from the UK, so the wait times and stuff are really
Yeah,
long.
right.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I look forward to reading that when it comes.
Hell yeah.
Jack, you wanted to talk about some alcoholic beverage drinking legal ages around the world.
I did. So, as most Australian viewers would know, we're allowed to drink at 18.
It's true.
America's not allowed to drink to 21, which, like, everyone knows. But I was thinking about it. That's a long time.
That is a long time.
Yet you're allowed to drive at 16 in
Yeah.
America. Why do you think that they've done that?
I don't know. Like, I feel like in Australia, like the biggest issue with is like you drive when you're 18 and you drink when you're 18.
Yeah.
So like everyone's saying like, oh, we need to move the drinking age. It's because you don't want people drinking for the first time and driving for the first time together.
Yeah.
Because then there's like obviously more chance of drinking and driving.
Yeah.
But then I feel like America's gone a bit too far. Like 16 is a bit early, 21's a bit too late.
Yeah, like, if we went on a trip to America, even in a couple years, only you would be allowed to drink.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point? Like, not what's the point, but like, I don't know. I think it's just too much of an extreme. I like
It's
the
true.
18-year-old. If I'm honest,
I think 18's fine. Most countries are 18 as well.
Europe's 16 for drinking.
Yeah. That's interesting. Europe's always been sort of like
Weird.
lenient.
Yeah, it's like yeah, you're old enough.
Yeah, like you can drink at 16. Like Amsterdam's had like meth legal for ages. Not
Yeah.
meth, weed.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Jesus.
brain's gone to mush. Forget about Jackson.
We may have had just like a little technical hiccup there.
I think
but
that might have been
think you're
just
right.
you, mate.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
you.
no, 'cause
Me
I
and
like-
Jack didn't.
Did
We
I
had a-
leave?
Yeah, we had a good chat, me and Matt.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry.
yeah, you left for a while.
It just like kicked me out for some reason. But we move.
Good move.
I heard the end of your conversation there, but do you think it's good that America's driving age is a lot before their drinking age?
We were saying that in theory it's probably good, but as most Australians know, you drink before you're 18, so I'm sure they drink before they're 21.
Yeah.
You see, like, all the college parties, and you're like, well, they can't all be 21, can they?
Yeah, but the thing is, like, even if, like, obviously that'll be a small percentage of people who do that. Like, even just that rule would make a significant difference, I think.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's people our age, or, like, when they were 16, like, obviously, we know that a majority of people were drinking at 16, 17, but there is obviously a percentage of people who waited till they were 18. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
I think,
you do have those, like, I wouldn't say like exceptions, but like you can get a note from your parent, go to a friend's 16th birthday party or 17th birthday party, and if you've got that note signed by your parent, you're allowed to drink.
Yeah.
why is it bad? Like, obviously it's bad to drink in big consumptions, but like,
I think because, like, your brain's still developing, and every, like, bit of alcohol, like, damages brain cells.
but aren't you still developing when you're 18? 'Cause I swear
Yeah,
the
you're
male brain doesn't
26 or
fully-
something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't really get it.
I think they try to find like that balance of like you're old enough, but
Just
it's
be
also
careful.
like we're not going to say 26, like you can't drink till you're 26 so that your brain's fully developed. Like that's harsh.
Yeah.
So that they try and find like that balance where it's like 18, it's like you're an adult now, pretty much.
Yeah, that's right. Because like at the end of the day, when you turn 18, that's when you make your own decisions. So
Yeah, you're legally an adult, I think.
yeah.
So,
I'm not gonna lie. I think when was the last time I drank alcohol this year?
Sean's?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that was like what, March,
March.
Yeah.
when
March.
we were in like stage 2.
We came out of lockdown.
Yeah, that's when we were out of lockdown.
Nah, it would have
Yeah,
been
it
like
would have been April. Then.
April. No, it would have been after April because I was working and I started work Good Friday. So,
Probably May then.
May then, yeah.
And that was like, it wasn't like a massive sesh. It was just like,
Nah.
it was just like a decent one.
Yeah.
But like, compared to like what we
Jesus.
compared to like what we would have drank if we weren't in lockdown, like it's probably pretty healthy.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh, just more reason to make up for it in summer. Nah, just kidding, guys.
Just joking, promise.
Moving on.
So that's all I really wanted to talk about, like how it's strange.
Yeah.
But it'd be so. I feel like driving, like you could do that as a 16-year-old. Like that'd be sick. Imagine that.
I didn't mind waiting till like I was 18. Like obviously when I turned 17, it's like alright, I want to drive now, but like it didn't really take over my life.
Yeah, it would have been so cool though.
Yeah. No, it would have been
It's
cool
like-
because you would have been like, you're thinking you're the only one driving. But if everyone's driving at 16,
Yeah.
it would be like
Yeah, I
the
guess
exact
so.
same.
That's true.
The thing is though, like, it's kind of good it's at 18 because when you're 18, like that's when you come an adult, you do your own thing. Like if you could drive when you were 16, like what could you do?
Yeah.
Like you could like drive to your mate's house, go to like the park, like
Yeah.
drive to a footy ground, go to a footy training.
Yeah,
It's not that special.
yeah, exactly.
Like it makes 18 less of a important birthday as well.
Yeah, true. That's true, actually. Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
like for
18's
us,
a big one.
18 is like you can drink and you can drive now. Like in America, it's just
You're halfway.
it's just
to
another
drinking.
birthday. Yeah,
Is it? Do they not?
I think they celebrate 21st more than 18th.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's when you can
Drink.
legally drink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can ask our American listeners.
Yeah,
Do
please let us
do you-
know.
Do you guys celebrate the 18th birthday as much as the 21st?
I'm Googling
'Cause,
the
like, for
drinking
us-
age
for
in
us it-
Ireland.
For us, the 21st birthday is still pretty big.
Not as
but,
big,
like, I feel like the 18th is
bigger.
these days is bigger.
18,
Yeah,
us and
definitely.
Ireland.
Is it as well? Yeah.
Hold on, Ireland.
Technically, it's like 6. Like they
You're
They're
born with a
drinking it.
Guinness in your hand.
they are literally drinking out of the wound. That might be a bit stereotypical, but I feel like the Irish people we know would agree.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, how many? Like, you go to 21st birthdays, but you're not like, 21st in for a huge one here tonight.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it
18s
is
have a
just a big number.
yeah, 18s have like a bigger for Australia anyway. I think because 21's like keys to the house. Like, that was what it was. Like, if when you turn 21, you got keys to the house. Like, that was like quite. Even though I had keys when I was 14.
I was gonna say I've had keys for a while.
So how else do you get into the house?
I think it's like metaphorical.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
But then Mexico is 18 as well, and that's right on the border of America.
Yeah. What's
So, like,
Canada?
I think Canada might be 21.
Canada, I'm pretty sure you get your learners at like 14 or
Jesus.
12. One of
Canada
those two.
drinking age is 18 in Alberta, Manitoba, and Quebec, and 19 for the rest of the country.
There you go.
Hey. I could give Beth a call and ask her, to be honest, because I remember she told me like that the what's it called, the learners age to get your learners is like really young.
Yeah, it's 14 and then 16.
Oh, there you go.
Jeez.
16, you get your license.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Yeah. How much, like, driving do they have to do?
Can't remember. I've been told, but I can't remember.
I think Australia is one of the stricter ones, or Victoria at least, that you have to do 120 hours.
Yeah.
And they're changing it, aren't they?
I think they're
Yeah,
making
they're
it more.
doing even more.
They're doing 220, I think.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I swear they were like really close to implementing that, and then obviously the coronavirus came about.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
true.
it's so weird. Jack, isn't it weird that our siblings are going to be driving next year?
That is strange. Do you reckon Xavier's got the capabilities? I don't reckon. He's a bit too weird. Too weird.
Nah, he'll be alright.
Nah, he's way
We'll
too
go
weird.
we'll go karting this summer and see.
Yeah.
Then we can make a formal decision.
I don't like. You think Xavier and you think aggro little boy playing cricket.
Look, when I think Xavier, I think of the bloke behind you on your wall.
Ayrton Senna.
Yeah. That's funny. I think my sister will be alright. Like, she drives dirt bikes and stuff, so
Yeah.
I'm sure she'll be alright. My parents are making her doing manual as well, so sucked in.
Yeah, but my brother drives me insane. Am I right, guys? Am I right?
Oh, got him.
Jackson loved it.
Nice.
Yeah, thanks.
Nah, we'll back them in. I'm sure they're good drivers.
Yeah. Well, that's
They
probably
can
what
race.
that's probably what everyone thought about us when we started.
I don't think they'll be very good.
Yeah.
They can have a race and we'll film it.
Actually, it would be so scary. Like, imagine being like your parent and getting behind the wheel for the first time.
Yeah, it'd be strange.
like you just put your life in their hands and they have no idea what they're doing. Just like go for it.
Mate, my dad, when we did our first like lesson sort of thing, and we're just in the car park of Latrobe Uni, like driving around, and then he was telling me where to go. He goes, turn right. I was like, no, but that's Plenty Road. Yeah, turn right. I was like, no, I'm not ready for that. Yeah, I just went straight onto Plenty Road. Was absolutely bricking it.
You know, I'd never been on the freeway until I got my license.
Are you serious?
Really?
That must have been so scary.
It was awesome. We're going 60 and 70 is my highest. Hit 100. All this is good.
I went on the freeway like a week after I started, and it was literally the scariest thing I've ever done.
Because like when you're on the freeway, you move the wheel a little bit, and you're like,
Yeah.
you go on. Have you, Matt? Have you driven on the freeway?
Yeah, I've done plenty of times. I
Was
did
it
a
out?
lot. I did a lot, like practicing, because it'd just be like, get your hours up. We'll just like go down the Hume sort of thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's good to get the hours up.
Yeah.
I was scared of merging at the start though, like merging onto the freeway,
Yeah.
because like you're meant to like, I think like if they're doing 100, you're meant to like build up
Match-
to like 80,
match
and
their
then
pace.
like as you're merging, you're meant to get up to 100 and match it. But obviously I didn't know that, so I'm like doing 60 down Plenty Road and then merging. I'm like, I'm like crapping it.
You gotta put the foot down, Matt.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to assert dominance in those situations.
that's my spot. Thanks.
Thank you.
Just gotta put it back into second, get the revs up.
I'm just going to go in my automatic car, put it in drive.
Oh, I imagine. Must be nice.
Hey, mate, that was your choice. Don't act like this was brought upon you.
Nah,
true.
I like my car a lot. Sometimes too much. Spend too much money on it.
I remember once you're like, oh, like I hate stopping at red lights because then you have to like put it down again. You have to start it back up. And then I was in my car. I was like, I want to try it. So I tried to like roll up, and I didn't get it. I was like, oh no, what a shame. My automatic car has to start again.
No, at the start when I was like first start learning manual, like I used to, I used to hate like stopping on hills at a red light, because like if you stall, you're in strife, because like you got to slam on the brake, and then there's all these people behind you, and I used to always stall on hills, and it was so embarrassing.
I remember one time when you had your license, me and Matt were in the car together. I'm like, oh, we'll go back to yours. And you stalled it on Plenty Road.
Yeah.
I was like to Jack, Matt, did he stall or did he just not go? And then, like, all the lights were off. I was like, I think he stalled.
Stalling, like for people who drive manual, you'll know how embarrassing it is when you stall. It's so embarrassing.
I remember
so
we were in
funny.
like Greensboro or something, and you started your hours because your dad was in the car, and we were like up
I
to
think
a
I
hill. You're
remember
like,
this story.
oh no, and he's like, it's fine, just like don't stall it. You're like, nah, it's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
good
And
advice,
he
Dad.
stopped. He's like, don't do it. And then you stalled. He's like, good one. And he's like, hate hills. You might have to bleep that. Sorry. Like,
Oh.
effing hate hills. It was funny.
Didn't you beep someone and then your dad gave you a spray?
Can't remember.
I swear you told us a story like, I think Matt was in the car. I don't know, maybe I'm mixing stories
No,
together.
I think you're right. No, I think you're right.
yeah. I like that. We'll go into footy. We'll go into the footy.
Oh, there was another story where me and Matt like had a footy game, and I was driving to get the hours up, and so the ground we were playing at was, what was it called, Matt? It was Waverley Waverley Oval.
Yeah.
The ground was called Waverley Oval, right? So like, but Friday night, because we play Saturday mornings. Friday night, always get the address ready, like get the maps ready. So then wake up, go straight away.
You went to Waverley Park.
We went to we're on the freeway, and we've got there, and my dad's like, "This is sick. This is where they used to play the grand final. Did you know that?" I was like, "Is this Hawthorn's training ground?" And then my dad's like, "Yeah." And then me and Matt, I looked at Matt, I was like, "We're not playing here, are we?" It's like, what team in our league plays at Waverley Park?
That would have known to be like, I don't want to say anything. Better not say anything here.
I legit, I was just like, oh, he knows where he's going. So like, we just got there, and then we
Yeah.
like pulled into. It was like a roundabout. We've turned right, and I've seen the massive Hawthorn logo. I'm like, oh no,
Oh no.
oh no.
Matt just had all his faith in me.
That's so funny.
Because, like, who calls their Grand Waverley Oval? Like, come on. It's like calling the MCD. Like,
MCD.
MCD.
You know,
The Melbourne Cricket Oval.
have you guys ever played Q
Yeah.
Comets?
Yeah.
Their ground is literally called Victoria Park.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like, it's not even like Victoria Oval. It's called Victoria Park.
It's just the same.
And Fitzroy play at Victoria Park, the actual
Yeah, I
one.
was about to say.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, mate? So confusing.
Mate, all those bloody eastern suburbs playing YJFL. I was like, oh great, we'll go to Navafa. Don't need to play any more eastern suburbs sides. Awesome.
Oakley?
Our first game is against Oakley.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think I've got it pretty good. We don't play any eastern suburbs in the NFNL. We play like
You
Whittlesea.
play the
Yeah,
northern
you play like
suburbs.
Wallen. You have to go out in the sticks.
Nah, we never. The furthest we had to go was Whittlesea. It was a pain.
It's not too bad.
Oh, it's
We
not that
played.
good.
We played. I think it was Park Orchards, and that was like out in the sticks.
Yeah, Park
No,
Orchards
we-
was bad.
We played, the furthest I think we've ever been was, it was somewhere in the Mornington Peninsula. Like just before Mornington, I think. I can't remember what the team was called.
Don't remember that.
Yeah, I can't remember what the team was called, but I don't think I played that game. Because I was like, I'm not going all the way there, because then I've got like work straight after.
What do you reckon your
But yeah.
worst ever game was?
In footy,
Yeah. Do you have like? Did you have a game when you were like walking off like, oh boy, that was bad?
I think because I was pretty average when I was younger. So
I
like
think we
it would have
all
been,
were.
yeah, like I never stood out as a kid. Like if I kicked a goal, that was like a good game. But like only the last few years and like the two Colts years is where, or the 2 years before Colts is like where I had started getting alright.
Yeah.
But
So,
my
like, from
worst
then-
game,
From like when you started getting good.
yeah. I don't know. Like I guess you don't really notice it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Do you not know Matt as well?
Oh no, I do know actually.
Yeah.
I would say it's one of two. The first one like wasn't as bad. Like we played against Parkside, and like it was the year we made the grand final, and they were like second last. And it's like you come in, you just expect to smash them because it was the last game of the regular season.
Yeah.
So like we'll smash them, go into finals, it's fine. And it was tight the whole game. Like I think we won, but we were never up by more than 2 goals.
Yeah, right.
And I was playing I was playing fullback, and I just like wasn't getting into it. Like I wasn't getting the ball or anything. It's like I try and like run off and everything as well. And then it wasn't even the coach, but like it was Damien Howard. He like came up to
Throw
me.
him under the bus.
No, like not bad. Like
Oh, okay.
he was helping. He's like, oh, like you're not having your best game, are you? I was like, nah, I can't get into it. He's like, we'll chuck you at half forward. So he put me at half forward. I'll start getting the ball. I like handball, got a goal. I was like, oh, this is better. I'm getting into it. I might snag a goal myself. And then 3/4 time, we're back to full back. I was like, well, that was
Nice.
But then the other one, we were Colts, the upper Colts.
Yeah.
It was the year,
The best team.
yeah. We were
Oh,
gonna,
wait, do you mean the second year or like
yeah,
the...
our second year of Colts.
Okay, yeah.
We had a good year, and we were fancies. But then that was the year Glen Iris like chucked in all their superstars from school footy and like
Wait,
destroyed the season.
Was this Colts, did you say?
Yeah,
Second year, yeah.
second year of Colts. So it was like between us and
We were on top of the ladder. Like we went on like a 9-game win streak.
yeah, it was us and Burundara were the two best teams.
Yeah.
We played. I think we came first. Glen Iris came fourth, and then chucked in all their superstars, and they smashed us first round of the finals. We're like, well,
Not even us. Like they just smashed every team they played.
yeah, like this is kind of BS. So then week 2 of the finals, we played against Burundara, and they.
No, you got it wrong. We played Burundara week 1.
Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Because-
because they came second, we came first. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
we played Glen Iris in the elimination final.
Yeah, you're right, actually, because the bad game was against Glen Iris.
Yeah.
Because they've brought in all these superstars, and I've gone to fullback because I'm playing fullback, and their full forward is about 2 inches taller than me and the exact same build. I'm like, all right, like, at least I know he won't, like, outmuscle me, which is generally, like, how I get beaten.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's all right, I could play to my strengths. Start the game, he's out on the lead. Like, he looked like Max King, like, talking about taking the mark at the, like, peak height of the footy.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm in for a long day here. Because everything I was good at, he was better.
Yeah.
So I had no strengths. I was like, I'm stuffed here. I think he kicked like 4. We got smashed. We're out of finals, season over. Just had an absolute stinker.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went out in straight sets.
No good.
I remembered what my worst game was.
Go.
So it was my first ever game of Colts, and like I got, obviously I was like pretty hyped that I got selected in the ones.
Yeah.
Like, because I was a bottom major, I got selected in the ones. I was like pretty good, and then because it was a first game of the season, and so like they didn't really know where to play me. They played me in the back pocket. Obviously, that's where you get played when they don't know what to do with you. We got played in the back pocket, and I was like, oh no.
How bad is the back pocket?
Yeah, and like because the defense already had like a structure sort of thing. Like, like the back six is always like they're always like connected. They know what each other's doing. They know what's going on.
Facts.
And I was playing on this like really speedy forward pocket. Like, he was so quick, and like I'm not quick at all. Like,
back pocket's the loneliest place in the football field, because if you play forward pocket and you have a bad game, lack of opportunities. If you play bad as a back pocket, you are just having a stinker.
Yeah.
like my speed is like one of my worst strengths in footy. Like, I'm not fast at all.
Yeah.
And this bloke was like rapid. And I was playing on him, and I remember just like I was always had a hand on him because like I didn't want to let him. I knew he was faster than me.
Arm across.
And then like they'd always block, like their other forward pocket would block me, and he'd literally be like 20 meters in front of me, and I couldn't catch him.
Yeah.
Like, he kicked like 2 in the first quarter. I got brought off. They played me on like the wing, and like I just did not get involved the whole game. But hey, after I got put in the forward line that year, I think I finished alright. But yeah. Don't play me in the back pocket.
What about you,
What about
Jack?
you?
Well, I've got bad games personally, and then just bad days overall. The bad day overall was first year Colts. We're in the grand final. Like, could have won it. Didn't, obviously, because I don't win grand finals much.
Imagine playing in a
Ouch.
grand final.
Have you guys never played in one? I swear you have.
We played in one.
Yeah,
and we
one.
lost.
Anyway, so like, I played forward, obviously, it's my position, and just wasn't getting involved. And then I think I was on the bench for the whole last quarter just watching, and that's the worst thing. It is the worst, because like, on the bench, you think you're a superstar. Like, I would have been there, would have drilled that. But like, I was just having such a bad game. Don't even blame the coach. But yeah. And then my worst personal game, I think it was a practice match, so it didn't mean anything. We won by like 32 goals. And as a forward, you think you kick 32, you're going to get at least a couple. I think I kicked 3 behinds.
Oh no.
And when it's a blowout, I like kicking goals in blowouts because pretty much Bailey Fridge, just like junk time sausages.
Junk time.
But like, yeah, I just kicked 0 goals 3. I was like, and everyone's like after the game, I kicked 4, kicked 6. How about you? Yeah, kicked none. Yeah, didn't get involved.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's sort of hard to know when you've had a bad game though, because like you remember the good ones.
Yeah, you
Like,
remember the good ones. Like,
unless you have like stats or something.
I can remember my best game, no dramas.
Yeah.
Go on then. What was your best? We'll do our best as well. We'll talk ourselves up a bit.
Yeah. My best isn't even like good. It's just one of my favourite stat lines of all time. I think I talk about it a bit.
I know exactly what you're going to
Yeah.
say, so yeah.
Is this school footy?
Oh no, I kicked 13 in school footy, but that was against bums. So,
Fair enough.
like, genuinely fat soccer players. Brilliant.
Oh, no.
What I used to do is I used to line up in the forward pocket, get the shittest bloke, and then just clear out the 50.
nice.
For St Mary's, I kicked 5 goals with 3 disposals.
That's awesome.
How's
That's
that happened?
I didn't realise that they counted kicks off the ground at the time.
Oh, okay.
So I had 5 touches, 5 goals. But if you take away the kicks off the ground, I had 3 disposals and kicked 5. And my opponent was getting into me all day from the start, saying how I was weak and all I get him was out the back. Sure enough, my first 4 were out the back from the goal square. So, yeah. What was your best one, Matt? Like, I think your best moment was when you like broke the football.
Yeah. First of all, I don't get those defenders that talk mad shit.
I think he was trying to get in my head. I was like,
I'm
"Mate,
not like that.
I don't care."
You can talk shit all you want, but if you beat him, fair play. Like, you've talked about it all
Yeah.
game. If you get smashed, that's so embarrassing, and you know you're gonna cop it back.
Yeah.
Or you can just shut up and just beat him,
Yeah.
and he knows you're beating him. You know you're beating him. Everyone knows you're beating him.
I legit never said anything back. My teammates did, but I was like, what's the point of talking back here?
You've got 5 goals on him. What are you gonna say?
I think I did be a bit of a dickhead. Like, I kicked my fifth and I went up for him for a high five and he just drilled me into the ground, but worth it.
Yeah.
Jack, didn't someone, like a fullback, didn't they call you once?
Yeah.
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 I remember you telling me this, and I was like, Jesus Christ, that is full on.
Yeah, a fullback. I think it was like the bloke I was playing on that week rang me.
Like before the game.
Yeah,
the
it was
game.
before it was before the Bandura final. He rang me.
Yeah.
He's like, "We know exactly who you are. We're gonna break your legs on Saturday. Like, we know exactly your game plan. We're not scared of you." It's like, why would you be scared of me? I'm literally the small forward. And then
They're like eating your pasta, like, oh. Okay.
yeah, legit. And then like that, like if it's on the ground and they say that, it's like, all right, mate, bit of white line fever. But like they've called me at my house, like I was genuinely scared for that game, but they didn't end up breaking my legs, which is handy.
It's good.
That would have put you off a fair bit.
Yeah,
I'd
kicked 4.
imagine.
Wasn't there the guy in your uni class that recognised you as well?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, all these St. Mary's blokes, all they do is duck. I was like, yeah. Yeah,
I remember sitting there. I was like, oh no, this isn't gonna end well.
but
Because he was like, oh, you play for St. Mary's, don't you? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, oh, I swear he said something like, oh yeah, there's that small forward, he like got most goals in the league, and yeah, he just ducks all the time.
I didn't want to say anything, and then Jackson's thrown me under the bus like, isn't that you? I was like, oh, shit, bloke.
I couldn't not. I was just like, oh,
Bloke.
this is too funny.
Yeah,
Like, Jack, don't you usually didn't you win the goal kicking?
Yeah, but when I got called, that was a bit much. I was like, all right, mate, it's junior football.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Anyway, Matt, your
Sorry,
best
sorry
one.
for interrupting you, Matt.
My best moment was we were playing. This might have been my best game in general. We were playing against Parkside. Again, a different time. It was top age Colts again. So it was early in the season for the last one where I had a crap game. It was my 100th game as well. It was like the second game of the season. I've lined up fullback, obviously. And we've started like a house on fire. We're up like 7 goals to 1 point at quarter time. We're like, oh, great, this is going to be a good game then. And then they finally like kick it deep towards us. And I've like worked my man under the ball, ran back towards goal, like 15 out. And I've just like punched it through from like 15 metres. And I've gone to take the kick in. The ball's just like sitting like near the fence. I pick it up. I go back to the square to kick it in. And the ball's flat. So I look back where I picked it up because I'm looking for like a nail in the ball or like glass.
Like that?
Anywhere.
Was it like
yeah,
that?
legit. I've picked it up. I've just like squished it. I'm like, oh. So I'm looking around and there's nothing there. And then I'm just holding the ball like this. And I'm like, the ball's flat. And I was like, what? I was like, the ball, it's flat. I was
That's
like, what do you
awesome.
mean? I literally threw it at him. I was like, the ball, it's flat. What do you mean? What do I mean?
That's a classic.
So it's probably hit like a nail in the fence. or,
Like the fence
something
had a
on the
little bit
floor.
sticking out.
Yeah, it's
But
probably
you'll
done
tell
that.
people that you broke it.
I have punched the air out of the ball, is what I tell people.
Your knuckles just popped it.
Legit. Because that whole year, it started as a piss take, but then evolved into like the golden fist. Like, 0 intercept marks all year, only punching.
Yeah, it's
Like
great.
that was my thing.
That's
So
fine.
that
We all,
became a piss take.
we all have things, don't we? Like, Matt loves to spoil. I love being a bit of a rat. Jackson just... big bulky midfielder.
I just play football.
Yeah, Jackson's just like your stereotypical football player. I think,
Then-
like, if me and Matt played on each other and we
It'd be a
weren't
good
mates,
Be a
it
good
would
matchup.
go south. I have a
Yeah,
feeling it would definitely go south. But hey, luckily we're mates.
Yeah, exactly.
I
For the-
think
with
my...
the- Oh, sorry.
Go.
No.
Oh, okay,
no,
okay. I was gonna say last year, I was playing like a half-back flank again, and I started like intercepting the ball, like I'd mark it instead of punching. And someone came up to me like, "Oh, you're a good mark," and I genuinely forgot because I spent a whole year just punching the ball. I was like, "Oh, I actually am like I can intercept mark.
Yeah.
Like that is a thing I can do."
Yeah. That'd
Anyway,
be...
your best moment, Jackson.
Go.
My best moment isn't really like entertaining. Like, I mean, like my best
What a
game.
clearance.
No, like my best game. I mean, like I just started in the midfield. This was last year because I think last year was my best year. You know, I don't know. I just like you said, I just got a fair few clearances. Like,
Just
they,
like, did your job. Nothing
They st-
outlandish.
they tagged me and like we were down. So like I guess getting tagged.
How
means
good?
having a pretty
How good is a
game.
feeling getting tagged when they go? Oh no, I've got number 8. It's like
Oh, I can't say it's happened regularly, but like that one game I did get
It's
tagged. So
a
I
bit
guess
different
that
for
is my
like
game.
you. Like,
Well, I've tagged
Yeah.
myself a few times.
how
So.
how difficult is it?
It's hard when you're not fit, which I wasn't.
Yeah.
Like when you have to play. Man, I don't know if you remember, but that
I know the exact game because I tried to tag him as well and I couldn't.
I don't know what team it was, but it was pretty much under 19s, and this 16-year-old was literally tearing us apart. Like he would have had 50 touches that game and like a couple goals. He would just run all day, and I just couldn't keep up with him. So like
That's awesome.
like he just broke the tag so easily.
And he was such a nice bloke as well. Like we talked
Yeah.
to him after the game and he was genuinely so nice.
Like after the game, I had a chat with him. I was like, "Are you actually 16?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Far out, fair play, mate."
I tried to tag Matt Rowell once.
Yeah,
That would have gone well.
I had one contest on him, like, because like the magnets were like, Jack, you're switching on to Matt Rowell. I was like, oh my god. Even at the time, he was such an intimidating figure. Yeah. Oh my god. He didn't play that day, but I matched up on him at a contest like later on in the year. He didn't get the clearance, so
That's a win.
no. Yeah, but we tried to tag him, and he got like we counted because we got our games like videoed. He had 52 touches, 21 handballs, running at 100% efficiency, kick 3, like just stupid. Freak of
Jesus
nature.
Christ.
Yeah, but there's our best and worst games. Didn't know we were going to do that.
Well,
but we
I
did.
wasn't actually finished though, but you
Oh,
know,
Yeah,
go.
no, keep going, Jackson.
there was more to the story. Yeah,
Please.
so obviously, like I said, I started getting tagged after I got a few clearances. So then they put me up full forward, kicked 3 goals in a
Oh.
quarter.
Snags.
I've never kicked 3 goals in a quarter, so I was happy about that.
How good is it when you have like a
losing,
good
so-
quarter and you go into the huddle, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
because like they tagged me, and in the last quarter they're like, "Yeah, go forward," and I just kicked 3. I was like, "Yeah, that's all right." But yeah, nice.
Oh, what about your worst injuries playing footy?
I've never really got injured. Like, touch wood.
Yeah,
Just
Like,
like a sore calf or something, maybe.
Dislocated a finger against Marsland.
Ooh. Ouch.
yeah.
But, like, also broke my finger, but never got it checked. That's why this finger's, like, fat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've broken them, but I've definitely like jarred a lot of them.
Yeah. I don't think I ever got, like, injured. Touch wood. Like, nothing to take me out of a game, middle of the game.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think my probably worst one, like obviously I had a broken wrist, but it was like it wasn't from footy. But then like I sort of got a knock to it and it hurt. But the probably the worst one was when I split my head at the back there.
Oh, yeah, concussions.
No, it wasn't concussion. It was just like it was a big cut in the back of my head and just bled a lot.
I had 2 concussions in one day against Warrandyte.
Yeah, that's not good.
You guys were playing. I was at Preston.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
nice.
Yeah.
It was like the last quarter, and like it was a big contest, and I marked it, and then like the guy's fist came down onto my head, and I was like, ouch, that hurt, and I put my hand there, and then I just looked at my hand, there was just blood everywhere. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, but yeah, I actually haven't had that bad injuries.
Matt, how about you?
I've had I think 3 concussions,
Mm-hmm.
and then I've had like, I think it was like a calf strain or something, but it was like, you know, in juniors where you'd have the week off because it's like the long weekend and people would go away, so they don't have the game. It was like I got it in the game, played out the game, then I like iced my calves and didn't train for like 2 weeks, and then I played the next game.
Yeah.
So it's like, it was fine. But then the concussions, one of my concussions I'm salty about because this was, I think it was last year. We played St. Kevin's.
Yeah.
And I'm playing on, the bloke was alright, like, he got an early touch and then like, our matchup swapped because we went shorter in the back line, so I was playing on him because he was taller. And they've like gone to kick it to him again. I've like worked him under the ball, like taken the mark over the top of him, behind him, and I've like gone back to take my kick. And the umpire's called play on touch, saying like the guy like I'm playing on has touched it. I'm like, no, I've marked it. So then the guy's tackled me, obviously, and I'm like trying to get rid of it, but I can't. My arms are pinned. He's dumped my head, and my head hit the ground. I got concussed. I was like, if he just paid the mark.
Yeah.
Then I've gotten up, and like my head's spinning. I'm like dizzy, and it's a ball up, and I'm like trying to be in the contest. I'm like hands on my knees, like trying to watch the ball. We won the clearance, and like I go to run off, and my opponent's like, "Are you alright?" Sorry, you have to bleep that again. It's like, F mate, are you alright? I was
F,
like,
mate.
yeah. He's like, are you sure? I was like, I just stopped for a second. I was like, nah, I'm not. He's like, you better get off. And then like the runner came out. I was like, oh, come off. He was nice though. He came and apologised after.
Matt, how many goals have you kicked for your career? Because you were an out-and-out backman. And you would be able to count how many you've kicked.
I kicked none last year. Top age Colts, I kicked 2. One was in the 100th because it was my 100th. They just put me full forward and like gave me the whole 50.
Yeah.
The other one, I was taking the piss like in the lead up to the game, saying I'm playing full forward, and they actually played full forward and kicked a goal.
Nice.
So it was 2
Mate,
that
what are you doing?
got the toilet paper out.
I've got a cut on my knuckle and it keeps bleeding.
It didn't look
no.
like that's what you were about to do.
Oh, that's cheeky.
No, legit. Like it's been bleeding this whole time.
Oh,
Sorry.
no.
Yeah.
Bottom age Colts, I didn't kick any. 15s, I think I kicked 1.
Huge.
Before that, I can't remember. So let's just say like 5. I can remember 3. I probably kicked like 5, maybe.
You would have kicked at least a handful.
Yeah. How many have you kicked, Jack?
I don't want to. I don't. I'm not going to.
Yeah, you-
You don't. You don't. Oh, I'm not gonna vote 463.
Nah, not.
You know, last night I found this TikTok and it shows you how much TikToks you've watched. Guess
Yeah.
how many I've watched.
How many?
Or, no, let's try and guess.
Yeah,
I wanna
try
see
and
who's
guess
closer.
it.
I'll go first because I
Yeah,
can't
go.
imagine. I'll say 1,100.
Oh,
I think that's wrong. Look at his face.
I'm gonna go 120,322.
120,000.
Yeah.
And what do you say, Matt? 1,000.
1,100.
Okay. 261 million.
Are you right? What?
Look, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I just cleared it. But anyway, yeah, 261 million.
How do you
So-
check it?
So go settings,
Yep.
then go. What do you go? No, not settings. Go to your profile,
Yeah.
and then the 3 dots
Dots?
in the top right.
Yep.
And then go down, and it will say clear cache or whatever cache,
Yeah.
and then it has a number next to it.
That's not how many times you've watched it. That's like a storage thing, though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's not how many TikToks you've watched.
Oh, in that case, I don't know. Because I saw a TikTok, it was like, if you want to see how many videos you've watched, go check that. And I saw 221 million. I was like, Jesus Christ, I better lay off the
Nah,
TikTok.
that's like your data. Like it'll clear the storage. Like on Snapchat, if you clear your cache, it like gets rid of all your like
Okay.
saved chats and stuff.
Oh, there you go. Apologies.
It was good. 261 million TikToks.
Well, when you think about it, you do scroll through a lot.
yeah.
But like, yeah, I didn't. That is a big number. So
I've watched more from like you guys sending them to me than I have actually just going on TikTok.
Yeah.
the other night, I was like, so we got off the PlayStation, and I was like, all right, let's see who can find the funniest TikTok.
He
before
said
we
that because he
go
had
to
4 lined up already.
yeah. You sent 2, sent that, and then sent another 3.
bed. They were good though. They were funny.
I think I've made more TikToks than I've watched because I make all the podcast ones.
True.
True, yeah. Tell us if you want us to keep doing the podcast TikToks.
I don't care what they want. I reckon we do it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
When we're in person, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Because we can do clip. We'll start doing clips again as well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I've got a question for you guys.
Right,
Yeah, Matt, hit us.
So,
What would you guys do if I told you my voice recording wasn't working?
I'd just say sorry, guys. No podcast until next week.
Is it actually not? Or?
Nah, it's working. I just wanted to
Okay.
see the reactions.
I've checked mine every 5 minutes to make sure it's still going.
I forgot. I didn't check it for an hour.
Oh, it's scary.
Nerve-wracking.
We're at about an hour now, so we'll do the question, then we can wrap up.
Yeah, Jackson hates the viewers. He hates them.
Oh my god, I can't believe that.
Unbelievable.
So my question is, ready? You get $10,000 every time someone punches you in the face. How many times do you get punched in the face? This is in like one sitting
By
as
who?
well.
Yeah, who's punching me? Mike
We'll
Tyson.
say-
Probably 0.
Well, look, I've written down underneath that Mike Tyson. So I was going to say like normally, and then if Mike Tyson does it, how many times would you get punched?
Normally,
So just like average Joe Blow, like 6 foot, 85 kilos, punching you in the face.
probably 5 from
5 times?
old mate. 0 from the Tyson.
Yeah, definitely 0 from Mike Tyson, please.
I reckon 1 from Mike Tyson. Because I'd just been knocked out and like, yay,
And then you
$10,000.
can tell people that you're
Wake up
you're
with
like,
10 grand.
You're like Alan from The Hangover.
Yeah.
True.
And then from your average person, I reckon 20.
20.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I don't know why not.
So what's that? 200 grand?
Yeah.
Is rolling in it.
And the thing I'd spend it on is a new podcast setup where we don't have technical difficulties.
It's true.
True.
Yeah.
Don't mind that.
Should we start a GoFundMe for the podcast?
No, I don't think we should.
Why? I reckon we should.
What's it for?
Well, we've got 85 followers on Instagram. If they do $5 each, let's have a look.
Yeah, what is it for?
That's $425. And then we can get some better technology.
We are 3 of the followers.
It's true.
Minus 15, $410.
Wow.
Minus like 6 for like our parents, like and family, because my grandparents watch as well. Yeah, around $400.
I think the girlfriends can be a bit more than 5, maybe 50.
They'll balance it out.
And like, you know,
Steph Beth Gemma, lift your game.
I'm sure Adrian Sacco will chuck in 200.
The plug would definitely put in all the winnings from his betting.
Plugger.
The plug.
Nah, we're just kidding, guys. We don't expect the money. Joking,
We
I'm
expect gifts at our new PO box.
joking. We expect comments in the comment section.
We expect our international listeners.
Listeners.
I've also got to say something to you after the podcast. So
What is it?
it's about the podcast.
Okay. I've got a question, but I don't know if I should ask it.
Just
No,
ask
do
it,
it.
and if it's bad, you can edit it out.
It's true. Straight cut. Thanks for listening, guys.
Where? Oh, no, I don't
Do
wanna-
it. Do it. I
won't
demand
ask
it. Demand it.
Fine. Where is the weirdest place you've gotten a pimple? See what I mean? Like,
What do you think of that?
I don't know. I was just thinking about it before, like, cause I had there. And I was like, that'd be a weird spot.
That
for
is a
pimple.
strange old
Yeah, that
place
is
for one.
weird.
Like on your knuckle, which is there.
I get him like back of my shoulder and like you can't pop it because you can't reach it.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Oh, you can.
It's hard though.
No, you just like get a metal surface behind you. You scrape your back.
Get a cheese grater. You just,
Obviously.
I don't know. Probably places that is not
Yeah,
suitable for the pod.
All right, guys. That's
The one I've got, like, I can't go on the internet.
Yeah, fair.
I'll say it, but like I'll bleep it.
Don't say it. Just save it for after.
Oh, I won't say it because then I have to edit and I can't be bothered.
I think everyone's got that in their imagination now. So.
On his pinky.
Yeah, under my fingernail.
Oh, that would hurt.
That would actually
suck.
pain. Yeah.
Ouch.
So
Alright.
what's the call? If you've made it this far, say something.
If you made it this far,
Matt
say
kick
episode-
snags.
No, I don't reckon.
Okay,
'cause he
sorry, Matt.
doesn't.
I tried to make it better for you.
I've kicked 5. Okay.
If you've come this far, say episode 22 wasn't that bad.
Make us feel a bit better.
That'll show. But yeah, apologies for this, guys. This is the 4th attempt.
Yeah.
I'm fully expecting for like the data to just corrupt and just
What, didn't you know that?
yeah.
Oh, classic.
But yeah,
Alright.
if you're from international waters, international land, get into contact with us because we want to hear from you.
Absolutely, we do.
It's true. Either email, all the links and stuff will be in the description. Email,
As it always is.
Instagram,
As it always is.
or this YouTube video.
Yeah.
Right,
All right, should we wrap up then?
Absolutely.
I reckon we should, yeah.
It's been a pleasure, lads. Not really, because it was a pain in the ass to record this one.
Yeah.
Footy on.
So I'm kind of glad it's done.
Footy on in
28.
28 minutes. So. And
Go the
this is-
Bombers.
Danaher's playing and he's going to kick some of these. Some of those.
I wish it was just a hole straight through the wall.
Oh, imagine.
Yeah, anyway. Go
That'd
the
be
Bombers.
You know, boys.
Alright. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Oh, boy.